Hello, good day viewers, and welcome to Maths tutorial sessions. In this lesson, we are going to solve for the following equation. This is a quadratic equation, which means we need to have two solutions from this equation. Right. The equation is 2x plus 1 all to the power of 2 minus 4 is equals to 0. Now, I would like us to solve this equation in two different ways. The first method that we are going to use in order to solve for this equation is that we will apply the square roots on both sides, which means we will have 2x plus 1 all to the power 2 under the square roots. Why we put the square root? Because we need to remove this 2 is equals to 4. We need to transpose this 4 and also apply the square roots. If we apply the square root is plus or minus. So we will have here we'll have 2x plus 1 is equals to, so square root of 4 is 2. Therefore, since it's plus or minus, we'll have negative 2 or 2x plus 1 is equals to positive 2. Then now here we need to transpose this positive 1, which means we'll have 2x is equals to negative 2 minus 1. Or here we have 2x is equals to 2 minus 1. Right. So now 2x is equals to negative 3 or 2x is equals to 1. Then here we divide both sides by 2. We divide both sides by 2. Therefore, x is equals to negative 3 over 2, or we divide both sides here by 2, or x is equals to positive 1 over 2. That is the first method. Right. Or the second method here is that we can expand this 2x plus 1 all to the power 2, which means here we can say 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 minus 4 equals to 0. Right, 2x times 2x, that is 4x squared. 2x times positive 1, that is positive 2x. Then 1 times 2x, that is positive 2x. Then 1 times 1, that is 1. Then minus 4 equals to 0. Right, here we will have 4x squared, then we add the like terms, plus 4x, then 1 minus 4, that is negative 3, equals to 0. Right, now we just need to factorize this. How are we going to factorize this? This is how we're going to do it. Open the brackets as usual, equals to 0. Then here we put 4x, then here we put 4x. Now, how are we going to find the factors here? Then we'll say the coefficient of the first term multiplied by the last term. Ignore the negative sign. Then 4 times 3, that is 12. Now we need factors of 12 that will give us this positive 4. Those factors are 6 and 2, which means we'll have 6 here and we'll have 2 here. About the signs, remember, the bigger number always takes the sign of the middle term, which means here, since the middle term is positive, here we'll have positive, and then here we'll have negative. Right, then another step is that you need to divide each bracket by the you need to divide each bracket by the highest common factor of that bracket. Right, here between 4x and 6, the highest common factor is 2, so we'll divide by 2 on both sides. Then here the highest common factor is also 2, we'll divide by 2 on both numbers. Right, 4 divided by 2, here we'll have 2x plus 3, 2x minus 1. That is equal to what? 0. Right, now we know that this bracket is equal to 0 and this bracket is equal to 0. That means we have 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then we need to transpose this positive 3, which means we'll have 2x is equal to negative 3, or 2x is equal to positive 1. Divide both sides by 2 here. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 over 2, or we divide both sides by 2 also here. X is equal to positive 1 over 2. Thank you so much for watching this video, viewers, and also do not forget to subscribe to Math Tutorial Sessions, and also hit the notification bell below this video in order to get notification whenever we upload a